it's April 21st, 2022. Here I am in Grand Central Terminal. Gonna take a ride up to Southeast on the Harlem line and ride with a special conductor, Train Man Paul. You'll hear him. Well, here's the train I'm gonna take up. Track 109. Got M7As today. I was hoping for M3s, but gotta take what you can get.
Morning, guys.
Here's our conductor, Train Man Paul.
At your service. All right, you're going to get to witness me and my engineer up front. We're going to do a little bit of a brake test. We want to make sure end to end our brakes are working. Train line.
All right.
Continuity. Okay, he releases the brake. I acknowledge it. And he goes into his alerter test, and I give a buzz for every time the brake needle moves.
Oh, okay.
So this way I know between my end and his end, the brakes are functioning as they're supposed to. Cannot leave any terminal with less than 100% braking. 99 is no good. Must
Understandable.
If you don't have 100, Houston, we have a problem. Although we're far from Houston.
I'm watching the bottom line. Is that what I should be looking at?
Brake cylinder, absolutely. Cylinder is the main one we focus on. On the duplex air gauge, the cylinder is red.
Oh.
Alright, he's going to reapply fully. I acknowledge. Now he's going to drop it all the way down. Acknowledge. Now when it gets all the way up, that means brakes are complete. We have a clean bill of health on this train.
Alright.
And for my buddy, Mr. Glove Man, JT, M7s, M3A, all day, every way.
Oh, okay. You don't like the Silverliner 5s, oh well.
I'm not much of a techie. I like old school. Everything is mechanics. You know, it may smell a little funny, but you know what? I love it. May make you a little dirty even, but I love it.
Okay, well you take good care of your M3s. We are a little, you know.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed. Shame on you, LIRR. Shame on you.
Well, we're coming back with them, so supposedly.
You can't keep a good car down. No. You can't keep a good car down.
So no M9As for you, no M9As for us.
Canceled. Done. I mean, maybe not forever, but for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not forever.
All right.
All right, it's announcement time, so here we go. It's
All
the
right.
rhyme and routine, the best you ever seen.
All right.
And that's the word because it's the best you ever heard. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Passengers boarding out aboard 1051 Harlem Line northbound train to Southeast. This train will stop at Harlem 125th Street, White Plains, North White Plains, Valhalla, Hawthorne, Pleasantville, Chappaqua, Mount Kisco, Bedford Hills, Katona, Golden's Bridge, Purdy's, Croton Falls, Brewster, and last but not least, the town of Southeast. Passengers exiting at Croton Falls and Brewster, those two stops only, must be in the first 4 open cars of the train in order to exit. Last 2 cars will not platform or open at Croton Falls or at Brewster. All open cars of the train will platform and open at all other scheduled station stops. Passengers purchasing full fare aboard the train, the much higher onboard charge will apply. Cash and credit are both accepted. If you have e-tickets, ladies and gentlemen, by all means, activate them now. A couple of friendly reminders as we head on off into our day and along our way. First and foremost, when it comes to your feet, they're made for the platforms, they're made for the streets, but never, ever, ever are they made for the seats. Please, forevermore, keep your feet on the floor. Feel free at all times to use that phone, but be considerate and use it in a civil tone. An electronic device, be considerate, be nice, turn that sound down. Masks are available on board the train. Those who need a mask, you need only ask. A member of the train crew will provide a mask to you. Masks are provided by the crew at no cost. 1051 Harlem Line northbound train to Southeast, 125th Street, White Plains, North White Plains, and all stops. To the last stop, last but not least, the town of Southeast. 125th next.
Look like you're gonna kiss that thing.
M7. M3. Amore.
Yeah. Well, with an M3, you're feeling free, right?
M3, I'm feeling free. The happiest conductor that'll ever be.
All right.
Original Metro-North Commuter Railroad conductor badge.
Yeah.
I see you got the original M logo lapels on either side.
Yeah, he's proud of his hat. Look at that.
Very proud.
Look at that fruit salad. Whoa, whoa.
Yep.
He looks like
Oh.
Admiral Stavridis.
When you exit my train and all trains, watch the gap.
Yep.
The safety announcement of the day. And this one will make John Terry happy right there. JT, glove man. That'll make him happy.
Yeah.
Because I represent the big blue. Got a couple more on this side.
Good.
And then this is the newest Metro-North Commuter Railroad badge, MTA, Metro-North Railroad, I should say.
Okay.
And now the years of service from the 1 year, 5, 10, 15, 20. And with my time factored from transit, there will be a 25-year pin next year.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Here we go. And this is the 10-year anniversary of Metro-North. I actually got a couple of these.
That was 93. Yeah.
83 to 93. Very good. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So that is the hat. Hold on. And yes, look. See the mask? I am essential. Don't forget.
All right.
I am essential.
Looking forward to your poetry on the way back. All right. So how long you've been 24 years?
In the MTA as of February 4th of this year, and 18 of them now officially here at Metro-North. And I got 12 more to go before I pull my pin.
All right.
And I will say it's been fun. I've worked with many great people out here. And thanks to just being in this industry here and being on social media, I've befriended great people like Glove Man, outstanding engineer, great guy, I'm sure you all know that. Even Kid Buff, JP, John Paul. We love you, pal. He's my boy. He's a good people. I will say he's a great engineer too. If y'all ridden with him, he's a great engineer. And they are two of many people that in this industry, they're great people. Hey, you even want to hang out with them off the job.
Oh yeah, I mean, I rode 849 up to Poughkeepsie with him. That was a thrill.
And he's good at it too. He always pass by me. What is it, Irvington? Sometimes Hastings.
Yeah, he says that. He gives you a horn show.
And I love it too. And I always acknowledge him duly on the radio.
There's a video.
This is Ian, by the way, another fan.
Buff, by the way.
Yeah, we got to keep this G-rated. Don't forget.
Confirmed. He can't deny it. He's going to try to deny it, but I will be here to refute it every step of the way, and I have proof.
There's a video at Hastings on Hudson. I think it was early too, and the legendary ghost engineer himself commented it on his video. You're welcome. So what's interesting is I think he had a YouTube channel like how long ago was that? Like 6 years ago?
He does.
A decade ago, right?
Yeah, I did. It had 250 videos, and somehow my account got hacked, and it all got canceled.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
250 videos from all over, from Florida to here, they're all gone.
I mean,
I hear you had a good trip to Florida. I'm sorry to
Florida and the Caribbean. It was awesome. And yes, many people did see it. No matter where I go, I will find trains. No matter where I go.
Well, I like Tri-Rail, and I don't think CSX runs a freight to Miami anymore.
Yes, they do. Q452 north, Q453 south. Right across Georgia to Miami, Florida.
Okay, then you got Tri-Rail on that track, and then right next door you got FEC and Brightline. So those are two busy tracks.
Two of the 3 railroads in Florida that, yes, many people don't notice. Part of me still is considering putting in an application.
Oh, well.
There's a local 0718. He works Fort Lauderdale Yard. It's south of Fort Lauderdale Station. I might have saw him once. I think he had a GP38-3.
Okay, we just got to Southeast. Our conductor is talking. We're going to put this equipment in the yard, bring new equipment for our train 656 back to Grand Central. Into the yard he goes. Swap of equipment for 656. We'll get new equipment. right, coming out of the yard here at Southeast, maybe the equipment for our train back to Grand Central, train 656. Set of M3As built by Bud in the 1980s. I'm sure Paul is delighted. There he is. He's happy with these M3s.
Happy as can be whenever I have an M3. It's the M3A all day, every way.
Oh boy. Rail fan's friend and engineer's bane, seems like. Oh well.
The rail fan's friend, the engineer's bane, and you know, it'll even drive him insane.
Well, you gotta admit, they probably have strong wrists, right?
Strong wrists, strong arms.
All right. Due to an engineer trainee learning the ropes, couldn't get an RFW in the front, but I can get an RFW in the back. We just pulled out of Southeast. Passing the storage yard here at Southeast on the left. Everything here is M7As, but we're lucky enough to get the M3s here. It's a train arriving from Grand Central, terminating at Southeast. You should have a Wasatch connection. And there's some other M3s in the yard here. CP-152. Right here is Putnam Junction. You can see the old end of the Y from the Putnam division on the left.
Ladies and gentlemen, station stop here now will be the village of Brewster, Brewster Station. From Brewster here and for Croton Falls, the next two station stops, first 4 cars only, the platform and open. Now arriving here in Brewster, once again folks, will be the first 4 cars.
This is Brewster.
Track 1, all the way to North White.
This is Brewster.
Seraggio, numero 1 to North White.
This is Brewster, where people get up early with the rooster. going to be running on this track all the way down to North White Plains. Track 1, excuse me.
It's the 112 scheduled train to Grand Central. Croton Falls will be next.
Next station is Croton Falls. Around Christmas, they like to celebrate Deck the Halls. See, he's got me doing it now. Jesus. Leaving Brewster. Used to be the terminal for trains years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, Croton Falls coming up next. Only the first 4 cars will platform and open. Croton Falls coming up, first 4 cars. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to everyone. Welcome you here aboard, folks. Time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride we're going to provide. As we head south, folks, got to remind you about a couple of things. First and foremost, when it comes to your feet, they're made for the platforms, they're made for the streets, but at no time are they made for the seats. So please keep the feet off the seats. Travel more, keep the feet on the floor. Feel free at all times to use that phone, but use it in a low and simple tone. An electronic device, please be considered, and nice. Turn that sound the full way down. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you need a mask, see a member of the crew. We'll provide a mask at no cost to you. Once again, folks, if you need a mask, please see the crew. We have a mask for you. Croton Falls will be next.
The incomparable PA pole, Trainman pole. Just past milepost 51. This is reservoir country. You can see it's quite scenic. Milepost 50.8 on that relay box. Note at the reservoir on the right, there's lots of reservoirs here. Supply drinking water for New York City. Milepost 50. See the patented underrunning New York Central style third rail there. Yeah, lots of work going on. Milepost 49. There are 3 different mileposts there. Saw the old New York Central style concrete milepost. past milepost 48. Arriving Croton Falls. All these platforms between here and White Plains are center platforms. How's your view over there, Ian?
Station stop, Croton Falls. First 4 cars. Here's what it is. Passengers boarding. This is the train to Grand Central Terminal Newark. Southbound train to Grand Central. Purdy's next.
Well, your jinx is off, right?
Finally.
Hopefully by the time I'm 90 years old in my third life, I'll be able to do a head-end ride on these things going forward. But I'll settle for this.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. I just have to keep talking.
Purdy's will be next. All cars open from here on down. Purdy's next, coming round.
Some of that vegetation's a little too close to the track there. Milepost 47. Yeah, that highway on the right is Interstate 684.
Coming up next.
Milepost 46. Still in big time reservoir country here. Probably the most noteworthy reservoir around this part of the line is Valhalla, the Valhalla Dam. It's a huge stone wall towering high above the ground. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near there if that thing would ever give way. Milepost 45.
Now arriving at Golden's Bridge Station. Gonna watch your step. Gonna have a good day. Track number 1 here, Golden's Bridge. Good afternoon, folks. 124 scheduled train to Grand Central. Southbound train to Grand Central. Next stop, Katona.
And this is very convenient to Interstate 684.
Next stop, Katona Station coming up.
CP-143. All Harlem line interlockings are preceded by a 1. The next 2 digits designate the mileage from Grand Central. It's past milepost 43.
ladies and gentlemen, in Katona Station. Step carefully as you head on your way. Have a safe and pleasant good day.
Katona. This is where the Sawmill River Parkway starts. We'll be paralleling that a ways.
129 southbound train to Grand Central. South to Grand Central. Bedford Hills next.
A lot of commuter railroads, you can't hear what's being said on the PA system, but with this fellow, the audibility of such is stupendous.
Bedford Hills next.
Hear those electronic crossing bells. This looks like an old station on the left that looks like it's been turned into a restaurant. MUs up to Southeast this time of day run on hourly intervals, so you can get away with single tracking at this point. Sawmill Parkway right down there. It's paralleling us on the left. Mainly a road for cars, no trucks. Milepost 40, that patented New York Central concrete milepost.
Here's Bedford Hills. Watch your step. 133 to Grand Central. Southbound. Mount Kisco next. Right, folks, gotta go to Mount Kisco, and it's coming up next.
I must say that Mount Kisco isn't quite as sweet as San Francisco. See, this is very well maintained track. Just past relay box MP 38.6. I know Mount Kisco has a depot building that has a restaurant in it. Milepost 38. Got an electrified siding stub track here on the right. I seem to recall they used to terminate some MU trains at Mount Kisco, but doesn't look like they've done it for some time.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's Mount Kisco. Please step carefully as you head on your way. Have a safe and pleasant and good day.
Interlocking, we just passed the CP 137. You should be able to see the old depot that's turned into a restaurant. South of here a little bit.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, in Mount Kisco. Here we go. 137 scheduled train to Grand Central. Southbound train, Pleasantville next.
Pleasantville next. There was a movie with the same name starring Jeff Daniels. Not the same Pleasantville though. Alright, where's that depot restaurant? There it is, right there on the right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pleasantville Station coming up here next. Passengers who just boarded at our recent stations, welcome aboard, folks. Now that you're aboard, time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride that we here shall provide. Just got to remind you about a couple of things as we do so, folks. First and foremost, when it comes to your feet, please keep them on the floor and never place them on the seats. Feel free at all times to use that phone, but be considerate. Use it in a civil tone. An electronic device, be considerate, be nice. Turn that sound down. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you need a mask, you need only ask. A member of the crew shall provide one to you. Masks are available at no cost. So if you don't have, or if you're lost, see a member of the crew to provide the mask to you. Pleasantville, coming at you next.
That interlocking we just passed was CP 136. And I should point out on that depot restaurant, they had the old station sign on it with the mileage to Chatham, which was 90. That was the northern end of the Harlem line. And New York looked like it was 36.7. The only electrified line on Metro North, other than the New Canaan branch, that has railroad crossings on it. In fact, the New Canaan branch has the distinction of being the only New Haven line That's pure AC electrification. Danbury used to have electrification, but they tore that down in the early 50s. And of course, the main line to New Haven has third rail from Pelham into Grand Central. Chicago Northwestern style here, left-handed running. Pretty rustic up this way still. Hilly terrain, lots of sylvan setting, woods. It's a blending of suburbia and rural America. This should be Chappaqua. Yep. I think this was the one-time home of Reader's Digest.
Chappaqua Station, gonna watch your step and gonna have a good day. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Chappaqua here on track number 1. This train shall be the train to Grand Central, the 143. 143 scheduled to Grand Central, next stop, Pleasantville.
I think he made a mistake back there. We left Gatone. He said Pleasantville was next. We forgot about Chappaqua. He made a mistake with his station announcement there.
I was like, wait a minute, did he just make a mistake? It's like, I just wasn't thinking about it at first.
I heard Pleasantville, and then I just thought about that movie Pleasantville with Jeff Daniels.
Right.
And then I see Chappaqua come up, and I said,
We're actually here next, Pleasantville Station.
well, it shows he's human anyway. Oh, he's going to love this video.
Oh, yeah.
He is going to love it.
You can ask him some questions. Right? Like, makes great sense.
Yeah.
Hang on to that.
Yeah, I want to talk to him at length when we get to Grand Central before I go.
Yeah.
Because we kind of got screwed out of that in the Southeast because they had to put the equipment in the yard. So,
Yeah.
but look what they brought out of the yard.
Right.
My traveling companion Ian says he has a jinx everywhere he goes, but it's the luck of the Irish that corrected his jinx. It's that Irish luck of mine, right?
Guys, listen. Cash jinx is
know if you heard him. He said the Tash jinx is over.
Probably hear that on the length between White Plains and 125.
Oh yeah. A lengthy run non-stop there, so.
I know your train back always have 9, so just took a look.
What's that?
Train back always have 9, so just took a look.
Oh. You checked the 321 out of Penn?
M9.
I got M9s too?
M9.
Well, that's an express.
Yep. I got something jump for 2056.
Oh.
That's okay. I had M9s coming into the city. It's all good.
What train number is that at 321?
134.
Oh yeah.
134.
Yeah, that train makes, I think, Woodside, Jamaica.
Evansville? No. I think that's an equal after that. That's even one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we will make this next station stop. Pleasantville. Step carefully down with your way. Have a safe and pleasant good day. Pleasantville.
This is definitely Pleasantville.
Good afternoon, Pleasantville. Track number 146, southbound train to Grand Central. Hold for one next.
Pleasantville is where Pace University is.
Hawthorne Station coming up next.
CP 130. I think the road on the left at this point is the Taconic. No, I take that back. It's still the sawmill. You're gonna love this.
Oh, man.
You're gonna love it. You probably won't sleep for 10 years.
Oh, man. 12 to go. I won't sleep the entire 12.
Ah.
I hope you guys are having fun. I hope I've been a gracious host.
Oh yeah.
Host with the most.
I even made up a few poetry lines too.
You know what I think? I'm trying to figure if during this trip I screwed up the stop. I swore for
Pleasantville twice, yeah.
Yes, I realized that. I caught that. Because I was like, wait a minute. I forgot Chapel. I forgot Chapel.
Maybe you don't like Hillary.
Hey, listen, even the best have bad days.
Yeah.
Have a bad day.
was looking out the window. I'm like, I just wasn't thinking about it. Wait, just see traffic.
Northbound station, gonna watch your step.
I was like, wait, did you skip?
I actually did it. I caught that too. I caught that.
I don't know this line well enough to.
And for the record, I had another battle about these masks again. Got another one. Guy doing the whole freedom, questioning freedom, land of freedom, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, I agree with you. I am not going to fight each other. I agree with you. I'm just covering my end, covering my job.
Yep. What's your maximum speed on this line?
That would probably be in the Bronx on our little 75 stretch between 112 and 106.
How about up this way?
North of 124 White Plains, you'll get a good 60. We get 65. It's not our fastest stretch up here.
Yeah.
But we do pretty well with it. Me personally, I love faster, but
Yeah.
yeah, you get your 60s, you get a 65 up here. You get the, I guess you could call it like real speed once you get south of White Plains and get into the Bronx.
Yeah. I know Glove Man likes to fly, so.
No, him and me both, that is for sure.
That's why I call him the Flying Yankee.
Alright, that's really good. Spiel time. Alright, we close this.
We just passed the little dinky platform of Mount Pleasant that serves this nearby cemetery. It replaced the Kensico Cemetery that was discontinued when this line was electrified. You see a huge cemetery complex on the left. And you'll see the old site of Kensico Cemetery Station, the kind of a large building on the left. Right around here somewhere. Right there. That building on the left, that's the old station site of Kensico Cemetery.
I get the best of both worlds. I get the M3 to my final trip, and I get to go home, my final ride on the M9.
All right.
Who's got it better than?
I can hear you better in the other car. I can't hear you in this car so well.
You know what it is? See that speaker up there? It could be the speaker. And I'll try to. You know what it is? Because I closed the door. It sounds better when I open the door. Don't worry. I still got full packages ahead for you. If you look off to the left, that always reminds you why not to play on the tracks. That's where you'll end up.
Yeah. You hear what he said? If you play on the tracks, that's where you wind up on the left. Cemetery.
That is Trainman Paul's public service announcement.
Yeah.
Folks, about our station, gonna watch your step, you're gonna have the day.
Promotional consideration.
Where was the crossing they had that bad accident?
Commerce Street.
Is that this way or that way?
No, the second crossing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I heard about that. Ripped up third rail, killed a few people.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's Commerce, then Stevens Ave. It was Commerce is the next one. I'm sorry. Commerce is the next one. Commerce and then it's Stevens Ave.
Okay. What's the crossing that's by the old station down here?
Which old station?
No, where the restaurant
This is
restaurant is.
Cleveland Street. Then the next one is going to be Virginia Road.
What's this road over here?
Oh, that would be the Taconic Parkway right there.
Oh, okay. Now here's the restaurant right here on the right. Got a caboose. Valhalla Crossing is the name of the place. Right near here is the Valhalla Dam. Next stop is North White Plains. You'll see the last railroad crossing, Virginia Avenue, and then you'll see the White Plains Yard Complex.
Attention conductor, I believe the connection will be a White Plains. I'll confirm in a minute.
Yesterday we were like, we were like 12 minutes late yesterday. No, it was the track outage. We had to wait for the train at 152, and we had to make the service. Apparently, one of the trains struck and killed all the eagle out here. Yeah, no, you definitely have to report that.
That was Virginia Road, the last crossing we'll see. It's the beginning of the White Plains North Yard.
Even if you discover a dead bald eagle, it has to be handled a certain place. Yeah, it's all federal regulations. You can't play it out of the That's crazy.
Huh.
Yeah, we actually was just north of Reader's Digest Road Crossing.
Should see a lot of M3As in the yard here. They use a lot of M3As on the White Plains North locals, the clunkers. There's some. Should see a GP35R on the left-hand side, coupled to that caboose. See the caboose? Yeah.
Coming in on one, the equipment's still here. Let me see if the doors are still open.
White Plains North.
Yeah, the doors are still open.
CP124. Should have a local train coming out of the yard. He'll be following us into Grand Central. With all the stops he has to make, he'll probably get there tomorrow.
M3s, baby. Everybody knows out here. 158 Express to Grand Central.
M3's on this, M3A's on the local. Sitting in the yard, just poised to come out after we take off.
Funny seeing you on the Harlem line. Used to be on the Hudson. Send your old man my regards.
We got it right. Putting the local in front of us. Yep.
If they get there before us, to New York, we got problems. What is that?
Yeah, something like that.
Something's in front of us.
All this great construction we got going on up here. Oh, all of these platform closures, boys. Slowly and surely they're gonna rebuild it. That's what it looks like. They did pretty decent repair the platform on the opposite side of my track too.
Something ahead of us?
Yeah, they actually slipped the local ahead of us. Go figure. Tell you, only on Metronor. Ladies and gentlemen, just a momentary delay. Momentary will be on our way. Next to the city of White Plains Station coming up, folks. After White Plains, this train will be express. After White Plains, we'll stop at Harlem 125th Street and Grand Central Terminal thereafter. Once again, White Plains next, followed by Harlem 125th and Grand Central.
Yeah, it's a far cry from the White Plains North. I remember when I was here in the late 60s, they had a Holland Avenue station right around this spot on the right. They used to do engine changes at White Plains North from diesel to electric and vice versa. Sometimes they'd run RDC trains into North White Plains and they couple an electric locomotive and run MU set on, drag it into Grand Central. Penn Central absorbed the New Haven Railroad. It freed up a lot of FL9s and they started running FL9s on the Harlem line. No more engine changes, at least not as many. That was CP-123 back there.
Alright, just cleared CP-123 right there, up ahead.
Yep.
Up above is Interstate 287 across Westchester Expressway.
Know it well. City of White Plains, county seat of Westchester County.
What's up, buddy? Hey, what's up, man? Day in paradise. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Track 101. This is the Express to Grand Central Terminal 202, just for you. 202 Express train to US Southern 125th Street, Grand Central only. Locals across the platform, track number 2. This here on number 1 is the Express to Grand Central. 125th Street to left.
Okay, here's where we can start to fly like a bird. Next stop, Harlem 125. Man, M3A's all over the place.
Double M3s, W plus,
Man,
W fun.
they're all over the place. That's a local for Grand Central there.
And you get them all.
Well, he's not going to win the race with us getting to Grand Central. I would imagine we're going to cross over to track 2 at the next interlocking ahead of this guy. Well, he's still coming. He's not going to beat us, that's for sure.
We shall return, gentlemen.
All right.
After these messages from your local station.
Well, I think we'll win the race with this guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. See, would you get W plus and W farm?
Yeah.
Also consideration
Provided by the following. Yeah. Aren't you trying to go to White Plains? Huh? You're supposed to connect to White Plains?
Yeah, that M3 is still chasing us, but he's going to be stopping at Hartsdale. But we won't be. CP 121. Okay, here we go. Even that local in the dust. This is Hartsdale. Man, more M3s. That's a White Plains North local. Man, there's M3s everywhere.
Yeah, today's M3 type of day today.
Yeah.
That's where you really see them. Harlem, mostly.
Yeah. It's just a shame they're on the White Plains North locals, you know?
Yeah.
They're boring.
It's really depends. It's half and half. I
Yeah.
really feel like it's balanced. Going by Plains, Southeast.
You know, the White Plains North locals, they stop everywhere in Westchester, everywhere in the Bronx. Just can't get much speed out of those trains. Feels like when you're running those things, it feels like Groundhog Day. That's Scarsdale. This is CP 118. 118. Yeah, it's gotten overcast. Man, oh man. Beginning to think that's all this Metro North has on their MU roster. Well, you've ridden on this line a lot more than I have, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. They're probably, all the M7s are on the Hudson line today, I'll bet. I know Ghost Engineer's always complaining when he gets them. The M3s.
If it runs good, I'm probably not complaining.
Yeah. Well, he said he doesn't care what he runs as long as it runs good. So.
Exactly.
Going kind of slow here. This is where we pick up a third track at CP117. It's like a switch is out of service here. I would have liked to have gotten a front view ride on this thing, but there's a trainee up ahead. She needs to learn the ropes. But I tried to make this ride interesting. This is Crestwood. Nice town. A lot of nice towns up this way. CP116. Tuckahoe. Bronxville. Contrary to the name, it's not in the Bronx, it's in Westchester still. Another nice town. Right here, we're alongside the Sprain Parkway. There's a little truss bridge over a stream. Fleetwood. Good.
This is where we're approaching CP-113.
Yep.
Decided they used to get service by CSX. Case had to go forward. They no longer get service. Why, I do not know. That used to be 750. It used to be 749 when it was a morning thing out here. It used to be 2. Now it's just 1. Alright, welcome to Mount Vernon West here. 12 car platforms, all 4 tracks.
Mount Vernon West. There's a Mount Vernon East too, but that's a little ways east on the New Haven line. We got 4 tracks now.
Probably at the August usually. Again, the fall winter schedule change. Alright. Wake up, you're in Wakefield.
Wakefield in the Bronx.
Welcome to the Bronx.
The Bronx. Pretty soon we'll be coming to a very important interlocking. Woodlawn. New Haven line comes in. Here it is right here, going overhead. Notice the old New Haven catenary poles still standing. When did they move the 3rd rail further east up that way? Used to end right here.
It had to have been sometime, if I'm not mistaken, after that disastrous Mount Vernon wreck. I think it was 1988. It was sometime after that they moved the 3rd rail and the changeover further east. So roughly halfway to that, I'd say Mount Vernon east and out.
That was CP-112. Just past Woodlawn Station, the site of the cleanest motel in New York City.
And on that overhead signal bridge right there, you have our famous route indicators.
Oh yeah, there's an arrow up there.
Arrow
Yeah.
points up, he's going to Harlem line. Arrow points to the right, you're going to the New Haven.
It's going to the right.
Northward on. Northward on.
So we got 4 good tracks. We're moving good. Should see a lot of action here, hopefully. Between Harlem and New Haven line trains. This is track 2. Bridge. There's a set of M8s. Looks like it's headed for New Haven. Kawasaki M8s. Botanical Garden.
Alright, now you're entering the wilds of CP-109.
109, CP-109. Hey, you know, NS has square cabs too. Admiralty cabs. This is Fordham. New Haven train stops here. I don't like those E's. They look like brow beaters.
Yeah, I don't know. Give me an SD40-2 anywhere.
Yeah.
What's that?
94.
Really? Which train is this?
Yeah, moving right along here. That's an M8 heading for Stanford. I didn't get that stop. You blink and the platform is by you. I think it was Tremont. See the cherry blossoms? Morrisania?
And one before that, to the north was Claremont Parkway.
Where is this push-pull train coming from? Deadhead?
What, just past us going up?
He's going this way.
Oh, that's the Deadhead from Stanford.
Oh.
Stanford Yard Deadhead. 5300 series. I don't know, remember the exact number.
Yeah.
Alright, now on the right, you can't see anything because it's hardly identifiable anymore. It's the remnants of the old Morris branch.
Fort Morris branch. It is Melrose.
Replaced in favor of the Oak Point Link. Many movements of the common.
Well, they have a new link that runs along the Harlem River now. So.
Oak Point Link, yes indeed.
Yeah.
That was the replacement for the Fort Morris branch since, I'm trying to remember what year it was. I think it was 95 or 96. That Conrail freight train stalled out and fouled CP-106, MO, and CP-6 over here to the far left.
What was that interlocking in the tunnel there?
Oh, this is CP-106 right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of our train masters used to be a yard master at Oak Point.
There's a GP35R 101.
Yeah, look at the Conrail boxcar. That's the Conrail.
Yeah, I think I saw Glove Man over there taking a picture of it.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. Oh, he loves Conrail.
Now entering CP5.
Yes. It's right near where the 138th Street stop used to be.
138 will be coming up. I'll show you right where it is. It's the first overpass we cross here. It's right around here is where there's very little remnants of it. If you look on the right as you approach 138, you'll see maybe a little what looks like a gate on the right. That's the only remnant that remains. You see the railing there? And you see it looks like a gate around there?
Yeah.
Alright, that's railing.
Oh yeah, I think it was right here.
And again, here, that's all that did. That's all that remains of 1 and 38th Street Station.
Yeah.
Nothing else discernible there. And now we see before the Harlem River Bridge. If you look carefully, you might just see the Old Point Link as we cross right over it.
Yeah. Down below on the river, you can see it.
Every now and then you'll get lucky. You might see a freight train there in daylight. Every now and then you'll get lucky. Today, unfortunately, is not such luck.
Well, you won't see any Canadian Pacific freights anymore.
Whoa.
Remember?
Canadian Pacific.
Yeah. They loved SD40-2s.
Ah, I see. You know it, Tim. See, great minds think alike.
Yes. Just crossed over the Harlem River, got an M7A heading north. I haven't seen too many of those on this trip. Coming into Harlem 125. We're pretty much on schedule. We got 2:30.
I had a tongue twister there.
Yeah.
They're supposed to say all personal items you must retrieve. They kind of got little wires caught.
Next stop, Grand Central Terminal. Got an M7A over on 4. Judging by that position, he's probably heading for Harmon. This way he can switch off without interfering with other traffic. CP5. Engineer threatened to kill me if I said station again.
Well, guess what? I second that. Me and him will agree. It is
Yeah.
Grand Central Terminal. And now, Tim, you can spread the word to everybody. Remind them.
Yes. Oh, I have been.
or JP, the ghost engineer with the big head, and he ain't Paul, Ron's old times with strangers.
What is it, CP3?
CP3, formerly known as Nick. Nick Tower, he just went under it.
Yeah, NK was up there. About to enter the tunnel.
That overhead gantry is all that remains of the old Nick Tower.
Approaching 96th Street, we go under. I must say it's been a great ride. We've been great host and train man, Paul.
I broke the slump, see?
Yeah.
So, the task 6 has been dashed.
No, it's my Irish luck. That's what it is.
And you know what? The Irish luck did away with the task 6. Because he came the other day and he came over with the M3s and we said enough of that. So thanks to you, Tim. Retire
to come the other day and I couldn't, so aren't you glad I didn't show up?
I'm glad you came in.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You brought us M3s. That's that hot luck in the island.
Yeah, I got them all stuffed in my pocket. Yeah.
Watch out for the engineer. They'll blame you.
No, let me tell you.
Doesn't mean he did it.
Sean's already blaming me.
Doesn't mean he did it.
Oh boy, he was crying me a river in the yard there.
I'll bet.
There's a big puddle to the south end of track 28.
What track are we going in on?
When we come in, they like to kick us around here, there, and everywhere. Sometimes we'll go on 26. They'll throw us anywhere they so choose. There's no rhyme or reason with this place now.
Oh.
Typically, we're supposed to have 8 cars on the today we only end up with 6. Because the train normally that this equipment turns for, I think it's another Harlem line train, I don't remember which number offhand, but it's supposed to have at least 8 cars. It's a pretty busy train, but
Yeah.
they're definitely not going to be using it for that train, or else it's going to be a tight ride today.
What interlockings are down here?
Our next one, we're coming up on a CP1.
Oh.
Now, if you go on the upper level, District U, and the lower level is District F.
Is that what tower?
Interlocking, lower level interlocking.
Is that what Tower U was? They control the upper level?
Correctamundo.
Oh, I get it. U for upper, L for lower.
Correcto.
Only took me 67 years to figure that out.
Hey, you know what they say, Tim? Better late than never.
Yeah. I say that to my wife almost every day.
Oh man, I better stop because I'll be saying that in due course myself.
But it's true.
It's true.
No, I mean, better late than never.
True. Facts.
Yeah.
What does they say? Real news.
Well, now that you feel, hopefully you feel better that I showed up. This way you're on equal ground with Glove Man and Ghost Engineer.
You kidding? I'm glad y'all come. Hell, I'm trying to get all of them to come through. Well, Ghost Man, he's busy running something somewhere. But I got to get the Glove Meister, the Glove Man, the Flying Yankee.
Yeah.
Oh, JT, the place to be. Who would rather have a good old M3.
Not him.
Really
Oh, you're brutal with him on that chat.
Here's
Yeah.
a good way to make the Glove Man cry and wail. Show him an NS unit that's not a real Conrail. Say, hey John, ain't it great? It's the 8098.
He's telling me about the font. I'm like,
He doesn't like these because the font is no good. So
I'm like, the font
doesn't look any different to me. Yeah.
Font 8098, font on
John's my boy. If I can't break his balls again. But no, and for the record, I am a real Conrail supporter. People all the way.
Oh, I loved them. I loved the Jeep 40-2s. That was my favorite.
Well, you're gonna laugh at my favorites, though some probably are not surprised. Any SW1500 or N cabbers, SW1001s, anything that's an N cabber is okay by me.
They sound good.
I love my SW and MP series.
I like non-turbocharged GP15-1s.
Oh, nice.
They sound like they got 10,000 horsepower when they start up.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
When you look at listen to engines with old 567s, boy, they sound like they can pull a whole city.
Yeah.
I love that groan. I love that chant.
No, there's nothing I love seeing 3 Jeep 40s flying at 70 with a TV train.
Oh, was it TV? What's that one? TVLA?
Yep.
Yeah, that's John. I think that's John's favorite train.
It is.
TVLA, the Glove Man.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get ready to get this final.
The holiest of holies on Conrail. Alright, here we're coming into the maze of tracks down here.
Upper level, you're now in the interlocking hole. Upper level, District U territory.
Upper level District U, huh?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, at long last, Grand Central Terminal on a final stop. Please take over right now. First arrival,
walking through here. Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, you could have drove, you could have took the bus, but instead you chose to ride with us. On behalf of Metro and the crew, riding with us, we thank you.
Signal 26N.
Please watch your step as you exit on your way.
Hitting the platform. Track 26.
Hit the signal 14:42 minutes early.
All right.
You know why? That beat? Because we had an M3.
Of course.
And it's something I gotta tell you, you had one hell of an outstanding crew. And that could never be more true.
I reckon so.
Alright. And anything less just won't do. Well, I'm on a roll.
You're brutal.
I'm on a roll.
Well, I survived.
Correct.
Now here's our train that we came down on. 6 cars. Yes, sir. No more chinks.
No more jinx. About time.
He never gets M3s. Never gets
This
M3s.
went, this going up. This